We are from Picobot Group. We are making a smart IoT trash can. I am Muhammad Fauzi Nurulda and I am here with my team.
My name is Targib Ibrahim from Electrical Engineering Master Program.
And my name is Muhammad Habib Surbadamanik, and I am from Electrical Engineering Master Program.
So why we view this smart trash can project as necessary? Because despite the effort that our government give to give label on top of the trash can, people sometimes still put the trash in the place that it doesn't belong. So when the trash mix, and sometimes some trash are recyclable, but it already mixed. Everything just has to go to the landfill, and it just makes the landfill more full.
Our concept is actually very simple. We just want the user or people to throw their trash into our smart bin, and the smart bin will help them to separate the trash into some category. For now, the category only limited into organic and unorganic category. But in the future, we can improve the category in terms of number and complexity of the category.
Mechanism of this system. First of all, uh, the camera here will detect the organic waste or the unorganic waste. If the organic waste, we put it here. If the organic waste, if the camera detect the organic waste, and the seesaw will put the organic waste to the trash. Wah, must to be organic. And then if we put the unorganic, and then the seesaw will put the other side. So, and then this guy is the ultrasonic sensor, and ultrasonic will detect the full capacity of trash bin. If the capacity of trash bin is full, and then he will notify you with the buzzer beep. Right. Okay, thank you. Udah.
So this is the main mechanism of the smart trash can system. This is the tilting platform used to tilt the platform between two trash can, one organic and one is unorganic. We use motor servo to tilt the platform. The motor servo is connected to the microcontroller ESP 8266. Okay. And also in this smart trash can system, we have the ultrasonic HCSR ultrasonic sensor. This is used to give warning to when the trash can is filled. When the trash can is full, it will give us a warning. And also this is connected to the ESP 8266. Okay, so for determining whether the trash is organic or unorganic, we use the webcam. Uh, for now, the webcam is still using from the laptop webcam. Okay, I guess that's for the mechanism.
We start our demonstration in our room, which have so many trash. Sometimes we have here an unorganic waste and also an organic waste. And let's start our program with play or start the dashboard first, and also the camera system. The platform will reorient itself into a neutral position, and then when the organic waste is shown to the camera,
Nah,
it should uh, tilt the platform into the organic bin. And when the unorganic waste is shown to the camera, it will tilt into the unorganic bin. Well, our system is not perfect yet, so there are some mishaps in the camera, which we use a webcam from a laptop, so it's not an ideal condition for the camera, and also the lightning itself is not very ideal. So there are so many variables that we cannot control for this implementation, but overall, the system itself it works as what we want it should be. Let's continue into the dashboard of our system. Here we have the login page. This is where we can enter our credentials. For now, we use username admin and password admin123. It's very weak password and credential, but for now it's enough, and we can log in and come to the dashboard.
udah.
Nah,
Nah, ini.
here uh, a dashboard that we create for the system, which we can sign in and also create an account for the web itself. But if before we use the dashboard, we need to start the dashboard first from the code. So here we start the code, and it should be restarting the dashboard itself. And if we reload, we will
Login.
meet the login page, and we can log in with the credential.
Wah, apa nih?
Cut dulu.
Cut dulu.
Cut dulu.
Now I will tell you about the security we implement in this project. First of all, we use the rate limiting, and you can see here in this rate limiting, we make sure the request for the day, if we want to join, is 200 requests per day, and we use for per hour is 50. And if we want to log in, we can wait. I will if the item of the login, like the password, if the item of the login is failed for the 5 times, after the 5 times, the account will be locked. So this security will pretend the brute force password. And the next is management session. Add the this management session is the secret key to the encryption the session of cookies. But this secret key, this guy, Fauzi Gaming 1 2 3 4 5, is the weakness of one of the weakness of this the secret key, this management, because the key is we save in the plain text, not in the environment variable. And this project doing the logging too. tracking the activation of the login and logout, and the IP address will be tracking too. So if there are the activity we don't know that we can tracking, and then we do the GSP and course if ever. Okay, and then we do the GSP. What we do with GSP? Nah. And GSP is threaten the XSC attack. With him, constrain the resource it can be contained. And now course. But in this course, we just do permits all of the origins. So yeah, we just do the configure course for this project.